What's up? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, being subbed. If you're not, hit the button, and if you're listening on YouTube, hit that like. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into the politics and BS.
Like us accountable.
So elderly.
Yeah, that's right. Jamal, yeah, that's right.
See, it's one thing I cannot stand is some tap dancing Sam Bozos. And these people took the cake with all of the stuff that Trump and his so-called administration has been doing to try to destroy those who aren't even that powerful and definitely not as problematic as they try to make the whole of us out to be, is to see people like this that want to put their tap dancing shoes on the necks of the people that Trump and his administration are trying to hold down, when if you look in the mirror, you're in that same class, okay? So Trump had a so-called Black History Month celebration at the White House, and these tap dancing Sam Bozos got an invitation to show up because they're the ones that I guess are seen as unproblematic. But that's because they're there shining shoes. So this is what they took the time out to do when they got the opportunity to show up, is to try to make fun of somebody like Jamal Bryant, whether you like him or not, as a pastor or as a so-called leader or a voice to try to speak to the issues that affect the African American community. You don't have to like him to see that he may not be or may not have been a great husband in the past, but you cannot take away the fact that he is a powerful voice when it comes to civil rights, especially in this day and time. Hate it or love it. Well, look, I guess Jamal Bryant had time to respond to that nonsense, so this is what he had to say.
That hand is lifted. I was flying back from Ohio from preaching the night before. I got off the plane and my phone started blowing up, saying, "Pastor, where are you?" I said, "I just landed. What's wrong?" I said, "Are you anywhere near television?" I said, "No, I'm nowhere near television." He said, "Turn on your computer and get to C-SPAN. Go to the White House website. They got a Black History program." So they celebrating Black history at the White House, where they said that it's illegal, where schools will get defunded, where companies will not be able to get access to capital. That White House. So yeah, they having a Black History program, and 3 people are walking around in the East Room holding up pictures of you. I said, "Oh, that's nice. They honoring me for Black History Month." Look, Mama, we made it, huh? He said, "Under that picture of you, they got signs that say race beta. Of all the people, they picked you. And I can't understand how they got pictures of you, watch this, on signs and got it through security. How'd they get the sticks through security?" I'd have all kinds of meetings trying to figure out what is getting ready to happen. Because in the same hour that they lifted up my pictures, the same hour that they installed the new FBI director. He said, "Pastor, whatever you do, don't preach on Sunday." It's obvious you've been marked, you've been called out. For some reason, you are on the radar. I said, "I ain't had no marches. I had no protests. Why they signal me out? Y'all ain't saying nothing. Till it dawned on me that we are just about to break the back of Target. Y'all ain't saying nothing in here. And I knew if we break them, everything else is getting ready to fall apart. The intention of the enemy, time infinitum, is if you break the leader, you'll scatter the movement. God, I can't hear nobody. The African proverb says those who don't know their history are destined and doomed to repeat it. And I'm believing by faith that God is going to put a hedge fence of protection around us. Okay, come on, I can't hear nobody in here. That no matter what it is that the enemy tries to do, it's going to utterly fail.
Look, you can say what you want to say about Jamal Bryant when it comes to his pastoring a church, even him being a husband, children, his ways about how he handles his DICK, whatever. You don't have to hate him. You don't have to love him. I can say that I have my issues with Jamal Bryant, but I'm one of those people where I don't have to like you to know that something that you're saying either is the truth or it's real or I agree with it. I don't have to like you to agree with you. And that's the one time I will say that I may not like him, but I 100% agree with him. How disgusting is it to see these tap dancing, shoe shining Sam Bozos going to the White House asking the new so-called director of the FBI to investigate Jamal Bryant for what? Because he has been instrumental in calling for a boycott of Target because Target said they were getting rid of their DEI initiatives, and there are a lot of brands in Target that are in there because of that initiative. What is wrong with that? If you want to still shop at Target, go shop there. But for you to try to incite an investigation by the FBI on Jamal Bryant because he has been speaking vocally about this so-called Trump administration, was calling for people not to vote for him before the see, this is the type of stuff that I was talking about, guys, when I was talking about the election prior to it happening. I'm not a Democrat and I'm not a Republican. But I was telling people this is the type of stuff that you were going to see if you allow this person to get back in office. And now we're seeing stuff like this, where you want people to have revenge and retribution put on them for speaking their minds, for sharing and voicing their opinions about stuff that's happening, about people that are in positions of power now. This is absolutely insane, and it's really dangerous. And so, honestly, I love the fact that Jamal Bryant went in. We'll see where all of this goes, because I'm telling you guys, it's dangerous in the air right now. And it's like that Phil Collins song, I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, like I feel it, and it does not feel good. So to see these shucking and jiving, shoe shine and tap dancing Sam Bozos at the White House doing what they did is just disgusting. And so I'm glad that he spoke to it and he didn't just stay silent and keep silent about it. I'm going to do a separate video because I really have a lot of thoughts about this stuff when it comes to the church. But I'm going to do it in a separate video. I'm not going to do it in this video. But guys, let me know what you think about what Jamal Bryant had to say. What do you think about the Sam Bozos that went to the White House who are asking the new director of the FBI to investigate Jamal Bryant? Like, it's insanity right now. But I didn't detect one lie spoken from that pulpit with what Jamal Bryant had to say. Like I said, I don't have to like him. I don't have to follow him. I don't have to go to his church or be one of his members or followers or supporters to agree with what he said. And I agree with it. I do. But again, I have a conscience, okay? So you guys let me know what you think. Thanks for being here, liking, and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.